What do we pick? What does one pick in this situation? What do we pick in this situation? We can either choose to betray him, get some points back to make sure we try to set him back. See, the thing is, with Luna, it was no-brainer. Luna, after the first game, we had no problem picking ally with her because she would be more likely to pick ally with us. Be a lot easier for us to work together this way, right? Be a lot easier for us to just cooperate and just ally together. She proved herself the first time around. Kay did not. Kay really did not. He really did not prove himself this time around. I feel like if I give him the points, he's just gonna leave. He's gonna find a way to leave. I mean, he's a guy in full suit of armor. Who's gonna stop him, really? Who is really gonna stop him? Like, he is made out of metal. He can't be killed at this point. At least I don't think he can. It was gonna be really difficult to kill him in order to stop him. I mean, he's a full suited up armor guy. He's gonna be able to walk through everything. He seems to be pretty strong, by himself. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Can I pick the flow? Can't pick flow. Can I look through flow time?
30 seconds remain until AMBIDEX game polling closes.
What have we got here? Ally. Okay, if I follow the pattern on this game here, right? If I follow the pattern of this game, what is this here? Ally. Okay, so it looks like left is ally, but right is betray, although they could flip it around at any moment. Let's say hypothetically that this pattern is correct, right? Left is ally, right is betray. If I go through here and pick left as ally, that's gonna be a game over. If I pick right as betray, that might get the game going a little bit more. Now, I'm just saying this because this could be a possible pattern here, possibly following. Maybe. There's no way, there's no concrete way to tell, right? There's no perfectly concrete way to tell which way we should be going in this scenario. In here, for example, magenta door. But if you look, for example, let's say, for example, like in the AB round, left is ally, while right is betray. If I'm correct in our pattern, then if I pick ally, it's gonna be game over. But if I pick betray, it's gonna continue the story. While I don't want to look this up immediately to see which one's right, which one's wrong, I do want to see where the story goes. I want to see the depth of the story. If I just get a game over, just an ending, it's gonna be really lame, it's whatever. But I really want to see the ending for this story, especially if I pick betray. Let's say, for example, go to right and pick betray. If this unlocks us to go further into this round here, that'd be the best. That'd be literally the best. I would love it. Okay. Let's... Kay made a compelling argument, but I still had to make my choice. Okay, so it looks like we got Sigmund, Alice, and betray. And for Kay, if he betrays us, he has 9 points, so he can leave at any time. I mean, like I said, who's really gonna stop him? For safety, I'd rather not even give him 2 points. I'd rather not even give him 2 points, nor 3 points. I'm gonna betray him, so if he betrays me, none of us get any points. So this continues going. That's what I'm gonna do here. Would he really choose to ally? If I chose ally and he chose betray, he'd have 9 points and I'd have 2. Still, even if he did have 9 points, he might not try and escape right away. The question was, how much could I trust him? How much trust could I give a man whose face I'd never seen?
10 seconds remain until AMBIDEX game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kay, I do not trust you, buddy. I want to trust you. I really want to trust you. I think you might be a really cool pal. But if my flow pattern is correct, this is the choice that will continue the story further and show us a little bit more in depth.
Round 2 of the AMBIDEX game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. AMBIDEX gates now opening.
Hopefully I didn't do too terrible. Hopefully.
Results from round 2 of the AMBIDEX game will now be displayed.
Oh yeah, I also really want to see what happens good lord, what happens with Dio, Clover, and Phi.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Not many people left this time around. What have we got? Betray each other. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it, Kay. I knew it! I knew it! See? I'm not gonna give the son of a bitch leeway. I know what he is doing. I know it. I don't know him well as a person, but he had no problem betraying Alice. He would have no problem betraying me. He doesn't know me. He doesn't trust me. And I cannot trust him. Even if there was a chance that I could have given him some leeway, even though there was a chance that he could have, been trustworthy, I'm not giving him any leeway, not at all. And looks like Clover picked Betray, as well as Dio picked Betray. Well, Dio obviously picked Betray, sure. And I'm pretty sure Phi would also want to pick Betray a little bit so she could get... Well, no, she doesn't want Dio to escape. But I'm pretty sure Dio picked Betray. Clover picked Betray, that's good. Thamriyell obviously picked Betray so that Quark would get 9 points. Obviously, he's looking out for his, grandson. Unfortunately, Luna is dead, so there's not much we can really do about that, unfortunately. Ooh. So pick Betray. See, we cannot trust him. We cannot trust this man.
Leading to a draw, it would seem.
You don't feel bad about it or anything?
I could ask the same of you.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's fair.
I had thought that you would choose Ally.
If I had, you'd have 9 BP right now, wouldn't you? Nice try, but I'm not gonna let you get out of here that easily.
As I told you before, even if I were to reach 9 BP, I would not necessarily leave immediately. I might choose to wait until everyone else had also reached 9 BP.
Might. Might. He said might. He said might. You son of a bitch. I know what's going on, man. Log. I might choose to wait until everyone else had also reached 9 BP. He is using some clever fucking wordplay. I know what you're on about, Kate. I know what you're on about, man. Yeah, well, I considered that. Didn't seem likely.
Then you do not trust me.
Well...
No need to apologize. Trust must be earned in a game like this.
Says the guy who told me to trust him so he could betray me. See? See that laughter especially.
Indeed. Clearly, I don't deserve to be trusted.
No, not at all, buddy. Not at all. Especially, my views on him has completely changed now that he picked Betray. I cannot trust this man. I cannot trust him. The honesty is refreshing, but that's really not the brightest move.
So you chose Betray too, huh? You just picked Ally out of 9 BP right now.
Why on earth would I have done that? There's no way Clover would have chosen Ally when you had a chance to betray her and get to 9 BP. Are you an idiot or something?
Bunch of smartasses.
So just Betray.
Of course. Luna's bracelet is already off. No risk of a penalty for her now.
That brings Quark's BP up to 9.
Are you worried that he might try and get out?
Well, if he were to do so, the rest of us would be trapped here.
Bet you're all pretty happy he isn't here right now, aren't you?
Whoa, whoa. Nobody's saying that.
Maybe you aren't saying it, but I know what you're thinking.
The old man's still very salty, very tender.
The AMBIDEX gates have closed. Round 3 of the AMBIDEX game will be the star round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The AMBIDEX gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want, huh? Then that means we can play the AB game over and over using these star keys, right?
So it would seem.
Alright, well, where do we find them? Beyond the next set of chromatic doors.
Oh? You found them already?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot to tell you guys. Take a look at the map. The 3 white doors in the Floor B warehouse.
White doors, huh? Maybe that's where Quark went. The warehouse on floor B, you said?
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to get through them until they're open. We've still got more than 80 minutes until that happens.
Damn.
We will need to form groups of colors that can make white.
Time we had a look at all our colors then.
Yeah. Looks like they've been shuffled around again. Looks like I'm a blue solo. Oh, we're solo now.
I'm a magenta. Pear.
As am I.
You and me, huh? Better than Dio, I guess.
You say something?
What color are you?
I'm a green solo.
God, okay, hopefully we don't have to pair with him personally.
What's with the sigh?
Forget about it.
Oh, magenta and green. Wait, wouldn't that make a white? Floor map, supplementary rules, poster in the elevator, time today, secret? No, it would be secret. No, wouldn't it? Lunar clip, supplementary rules, Nonary Game rules. More you know, part 1. Okay, that's just to help. We don't have all the hints and everything. Let me go back all the way here. Do we have a color matching thing? Nope. Nope. Supplementary rules? No. Pair solo? No. What about BP? No, I was trying to see if I can find a like a color poster or something. I don't know. I was trying to see if I could find like a matching colors to see if the green and magenta would go together. What about you two?
Cyan, pear.
I'm a cyan pear too.
Alice and Luna's bracelets have changed as well. Both of them are yellow pairs.
Then what color is Quark?
He's a red solo. In order to open the white doors, you'd normally need, say, red, blue, and green.
See? Oh, okay, there we go. I was correct. So see, Phi and K are magenta. That's the top left coloration of blue and red. And the opposite of that, across from the entire wheel, or the entire, I guess, image, entire diagram, is green. So it looks like Phi and K are back stuck with Dio. Have fun, y'all. Have fun with Dio. You have yourself a little blast with that. Now, me as a solo. Ooh, this is interesting. As a solo blue, the pair of Luna, and Dead Alice is yellow. So I guess I'm going by myself. I'm just gonna grab the bracelets and go with them. I think that's what we can do. I think. Maybe. And then the other combination would have been cyan and red. Interesting. Alright, alright. But so let's get grouped together, right?
That's why the pairs are magenta, yellow, and cyan. Magenta is a mix of red and blue. Yellow is a mix of red and green. Cyan is a mix of blue and green.
Sorry if my face looked weird. I was just literally yawning. I was trying to suppress it.
So if you combine magenta with green, you get white. And so on.
I see.
Okay then. We just need to get to the floor B warehouse when the doors open, right? I'll be taking off then.
What do you think you're doing? Where do you think you're going?
Anywhere that isn't here. Hanging out with a murderer? Doesn't sound like a good time to me.
The guy who insists on splitting up is usually the first to bite it.
What?
And then again, loners often turn out to be killers.
Just what are you getting at, old man? You think I kill him?
Well, maybe, maybe not. but you're pretty damn suspicious.
You trying to start something, you wrinkled old piece of...
He did have that one injection gun. I don't believe that was the same type of like injection on the labels and everything, but it did seem like he did have an injection gun in the first place. Hey, knock it off. We don't actually know one of us. We don't actually know if one of us is a killer, do we?
We have no evidence of that, no. But we do know that Zero Senior is one of us. And there is an excellent chance that Zero Senior and the killer are one and the same.
Don't want to be kill Alice and Luna now. If Zero Senior wanted any of us dead, could have done it way before this. While we were, I don't know, unconscious, for instance. What was the point of setting up this whole game just to kill us, just to kill all the two of us What's the point of let me try that again. What's the point of setting up this whole game just to kill off two of your participants halfway through?
Wait, then are you saying there's another person in here somewhere?
It's possible. I think it might be a good idea for us to all look for the killer.
Well, we gain nothing by standing around here.
Yeah. I've got to find Quark, and soon.
If we're going to search, we should go in pairs this time.
How are we gonna pair up then?
I'm not going with Kay. If he decides he feels like snapping me in half, there's not a whole hell of a lot I can do about it.
I'll go with anyone besides Dio.
I don't want to go with Dio either.
Fine. He's hardly my first choice, but I'll take Dio.
What the hell?
Thank you, Fi.
Just figured that this way we don't have to make this into a huge argument. Besides, I'm gonna be stuck with you once we go through the chromatic doors anyway. No reason to put it off.
I will go with Sigma.
Oh yeah?
Would you prefer someone else?
No, I guess you okay.
That leaves me and Clover as a pair then.
Yep.
Looks like we're all set.
We'll take the cyan door on floor A and the blue door on floor B.
Alright, Clover and I'll take the magenta door and the red door.
That leaves us with the yellow and green door then. Once we're all done, let's meet in the floor B warehouse, alright?
Got it.
See you later then.
Hanging out with Kay and the man that betrayed us. Is that a really good idea? I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. The infirmary. There's no one in the infirmary. No Quark and no killer, at least, as far as I can see.
Well, there is someone here. Technically, at least. The old woman.
Oh yeah. She was lying silently on a bed furthest away from us. If it weren't for the bloodstains on her chest and arm, her peaceful expression would have fooled most people into thinking she was just asleep. The blood had dried and darkened and now looked like any other stain. That was when I noticed it. Huh? Wait a minute. Look at her wrist.
It seems remarkably clean.
Yeah. For some reason, there's no blood on this part.
Maybe she had something on her wrist.
She had a bracelet. She must have, right? It's on her left arm, like for everybody else. It seems like a bracelet of some sort. There are no injection markings, so it doesn't mean she was injected. It must have been a bracelet. She was part of this game, wasn't she? She was part of this game, wasn't she? She was a member of this game. Right?
A watch, perhaps.
A watch?
Yes. It was likely removed after she was killed. That would account for the lack of blood splatter on her wrist.
A watch, huh? Yeah, I don't know, it just looks like it was kind of wide for a watch. Aren't women's watches usually thinner?
You raise a good point. Perhaps it was some kind of jewelry?
Jewelry? I mean, like a bracelet or some... Of course! Why didn't I see it sooner? This is the same size and shape as our bracelets. Look, it's exactly the same width.
Then that would mean...
She was wearing a bracelet when she was killed. She was a participant, just like us.
Are you sure? This old woman, a player in the Nonary game.
I mean, Thamriyell got killed. You know, he's here. Got killed. I'm not sure. He's not got killed yet. Okay? Is something wrong?
Oh, no. Nothing. If you're correct, then where did the thief hide the stolen bracelet? We were quite thorough during our earlier search, but I know that I saw nothing, and none of the others reported finding a bracelet either.
Then that means they've been holding on to it this whole time. They probably still got it. Ooh. I wonder, I really do wonder, right? Let's say, for example, this happened here, right? In a previous route that we took on, we learned that Luna might have been the culprit for killing the woman, since there was a bloody rag right, you know, to the side where Luna's container was before it was moved to the front, before they were shuffled around and stuff. So there could be a possibility, there could be very much a possibility, that Luna could have killed her, right, while they were in together. And she wiped out the blood, took the rag, put it in between the containers of the AB rooms. Then Alice finds the rag like she does in the previous time. She confronts Luna about it. And then Luna, in self-defense, or Luna, in order to shut her up, kills Alice right there. But then another person, another anomaly, comes in and tranquilizes and poisons, not really poisons, but I guess numbs and kills Luna. Possibly. Maybe. That could be a possibility. And then, if Luna still had the bracelet from this woman on, then whoever that was, let's say for example, hypothetically, let's say Quark is the one doing this, right? Quark is the one scurrying about and doing things on his own accord. Then he kills Luna with the tranquilizer, then takes the bracelet from her. And maybe somehow uses that to escape or something? I don't know yet though, I don't know, that's a lot of questions of who could own it. I'm guessing the first person that would own this bracelet would be Luna.
That would seem likely.
No, wait. They've been carrying it all around. Sensors in the chromatic doors would have picked it up. Without the right combination of bracelets, the secondary door would have never have opened.
So our suspect is not only a killer and a thief, but a skilled imposter as well.
What are you saying?
After killing the old woman, they put on her bracelet. In fact, it is entirely possible they are wearing it still.
Did Luna take this woman's bracelet?
Yes, that would make sense.
So the killer's running around with the old woman's bracelet.
Yes.
You tell me they're... Excuse me, trying to suppress a yawn. You tell me they're probably wearing it?
Correct. Do you remember what Zero Jr. told us? Something about how the bracelet will come off if the wearer's heart stops. I don't recall the exact words, but in any event, once the old woman had died, her bracelet would have detached, allowing the killer to easily collect it.
Why?
So that they could participate in the Nonary game, I imagine.
What?
I suspect the killer was someone who was not originally intended to be a participant. For whatever reason, however, they were willing to go to great lengths to ensure that they were. To that end, they killed the old woman, who was one of the original participants, and took her place.
But why would someone do that?
That? I have no idea. Certainly they must have a goal of some sort. You would have to be mad to choose to come here. But as to what that goal is, and how the killer intends to achieve it, I'm afraid I do not have even speculation.
That's interesting.
Have you noticed something?
Well, there's blood all over the old lady's arm, except for the right here. Since that's where the bracelet was, then the bracelet the killer stole should have blood on it.
Right.
But none of us is wearing a bloody bracelet. And oh my god! That's what Thamriyell was trying to spray us with liquid on the bracelet to see if it would have blood on it. Remember, he found the liquid that he found over in the rec room, right? The glowing liquid, right? Sprayed on the bracelet to see if it would have it, to see if it had blood on it. That's what he was doing.
Sigma, please tell me you're kidding. The killer would have, of course, wiped the blood off. Only a fool would walk around with a bracelet covered in blood.
So you're saying they cleaned it?
Yes. Have you discovered something?
Luminol, there we go. K! I know how we can identify the killer.
Oh?
We just need some of that luminol. It doesn't matter how well they cleaned it. There should be some trace of blood left.
Aha, I see. That could very well work. We should have everyone gather in the rec room then. That is where the luminol was, I believe.
Yeah. First we need to finish looking for Quark, though. We still got the infirmary and everything beyond the green door. Once we're done with that, we can head back to the floor B and meet up with everyone else.
Understood. Shall we go then?
This is gonna be good. This is gonna be so good. Yeah.